Hello, I'm Laurel Marie Hickey. Welcome to What's Blank Got to Do with It? Or what's my topic today? Your financial voice. So what's your financial voice got to do with it? When I say financial voice, I'm talking about your comfort level to talk about money. I believe your money story starts when you're very young, and throughout your life, your money story shapes with your unique experiences. Having a financial voice, yes, it does come easy for some, and for others, it is outside of their comfort zone for reasons that are very unique to each person. It's delicate. For me, one of my first money memories, I think I was about 8, maybe 7 or 8, and it was a conversation that my dad was having. Well, I don't know if it was a conversation, but it was, you know what, kids, we do not talk about money. Don't ask about money. Do not talk to people about money outside of this house. There's no talking about money inside or outside the house. I'm not sure. Maybe one of us asked for something, but we definitely were forbidden to talk about money until a certain point later on in our lives. But really that first memory was, okay, we're not allowed to talk about money. I have dedicated a career to talking to people about money for over 30 years. So eventually I did find my own financial voice, but it really started as being an observer of that. I was so curious why we weren't able to talk about money. And here I am 30 years later, still talking about money. So whether your family was also private about money, or whether you can't really articulate the right words for what you do want to say about money, or maybe you have money memories that you're moving through, that you're navigating through, it is absolutely normal to not be able to find your financial voice right away. It happens over time. Growing up, initially, my father was the one who had a financial voice, and so we were observers, but our dad really was the one that talked about money up until my mom had a goal, dream, and desire. She wanted to have a store in our small town that we lived in. And so being an observer, I was listening to my mom have a conversation with my dad, and they each had pieces of paper and a pen. Actually, my dad had a pencil. He always had a pencil. Pencils in his pocket, pencils everywhere. And they were writing a list down of all the things that they would need to do if my mom were to have a store, what she would need to do, and things that my father needed to do if we were to move forward with this. So what was interesting about that whole exchange between my mom and my dad, they were in the living room, I was in the kitchen, kind of listening, is my mom was finding her financial voice. And I really kind of picked up a few cues from that. I remember her saying, I'm not really sure if I know what I'm saying or if it's the right thing, but here's the end result. This is what I would love to happen. And so it was really kind of neat that she found her way through that. And it really did inspire me to have my own financial voice. And when I was ready to talk about the things that were important to me, talk about my own goals, dreams, and desires, but it was really just having a vulnerable conversation for me to meet my own goals, dreams, and desires as it relates to my money story. And it was being a witness to that conversation that my mom and my dad had, with my mom finding her voice, and also with my dad seeing and hearing her. It was just kind of a really neat exchange. So in my own career, one of my passions always has been to decipher industry languaging, old and new. And it really is important to me that each of our clients has a financial voice and is heard. I have an amazing team, our 3i Global Wealth team, where our number one job is to listen to our clients, to make sure that we bridge the gap between their goals, dreams, and desires, helping them pave the path for them to reach those financial goals in the future. We work towards a common goal with our clients, and it really is both sides. It really is us both working towards a goal. Being a willing participant in your financial plan is super important. I think that it is important to have a trusted wealth team that you work with. That's one of the things I witnessed when I was young. I really didn't see professionals talking to my mom and dad. It was always both of them talking. And so it really gave me an idea that I would like to be a part of the solution by being part of those conversations. So really, I think it probably inspired me to do what I'm doing now. The number one thing is to share your goals, dreams, and desires with a trusted wealth team.
working with trusted professionals can help you work towards that goal. I hope that I piqued your interest a little bit about your financial voice, how I found my financial voice. I am here for your questions, always happy to meet with you. I am Laurel Marie Hickey. I'm a Senior Portfolio Manager and Senior Wealth Advisor with Wellington Altus Private Wealth.